Way here, we are going to give this a whirl. Me and Mitt's first ever commentating gig. I just want it to be known that we are being held here against our will. We're not being paid, and I'm just kidding. We like Hava, so we're doing this out of the graciousness of our heart because we like our friends and playing poker. So why not, right? I'm not sure what's going on, but we should be starting momentarily. They're waiting on one more player. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we are dealing for the button. Let's see who gets the button. Can't tell what they have. That looks like a 9, I think. Beats a 5. Who's got the button? Nikki is starting with the button. Ellie's going to be our first small blind, and Matthias is going to be our first big blind.
Who do you think's gonna win it?
Let's take our early predictions right now. I don't know. This is going to be, I think it's going to be top 3. I've got my money on Austin, Ellie, and Austin, Ellie, and Nikki. That's who I'm going with. Austin, Ellie, and Nikki for my big 3 tonight. All right. Arya is at the table? I guess not. Wait, maybe?
Yeah, we're waiting on her.
Oh, that's who we're waiting on. We're waiting on Arya. I will introduce her when she gets over here. She's holding up the game. We can't see what she has. Arya, whenever she gets over here, is from Bloomington, Illinois. She's a caregiver. She's played poker for 11 years, and her notable achievement in that is that she's still alive. So congratulations on being still alive. She really likes crocheting, and she's still not at the table. So I guess her other notable achievement is being late for this game. But here we go. We're going to go to the auto camera control. And it looks like Arya's going to fold. Then Austin's going to, with an offsuit ace, make the call. Just limp in there. A little not recommended action. Kyle's going to squeeze here, I bet. Nope, Kyle's just going to limp. Nikki's going to limp. Ellie's going to limp. And Matthias with the suited 8-9 of clubs is going to check his option. So we're going to go 4 ways to a flop here. $40 in the middle. We've got the 4 of hearts, deuce of spades, and the queen of diamonds. Ellie flopping middle pair here. That's 30. Diaz folds. Austin folds. Kyle folds. Quick pot. Ellie taking it down with the lovely 4-5 offsuit. Everyone's favorite hand.
And that's why you raise pre-flop, kids.
That is why you raise pre-flop, kids. So as we can see here, Ellie taking the early lead. Looks like it's a pretty even distribution of chips still. Everybody with about 17% of the money in play right now. Look at that. Look at Matthias just chilling. He's looks like he's got something in his teeth he's trying to get out. Or maybe he's just daydreaming about being famous. Oh, I guess he agrees with me. He just nodded his head, so I think that's true. Looks like Austin's under the gun here. He's going to get out of the way. Kyle doesn't like his suited gapper. Nikki doesn't like it. Ellie doesn't like it. Matthias is going to take it down because our 6th seat there is not even at the table. So, great. How did Matthias not get any money there?
He lost my last hand.
You're right. Matthias back to even. Back to even on his free buy-in. Looks like Kyle's going to be under the gun here. Hand 3 on our 2nd ever streamed poker game. Oh, Ellie picking up big slick. Doesn't look like she's gonna get any action here, but we'll see what happens. It's Hava. You never know. Next 35 in the cutoff here. Oh, we finally got Arya. Matthias gets out of the way. Arya looks like she might just call blind. Let's find out. I think that's what happened there. Yep. Go to call. Austin folds. We're gonna go heads up to a flop. Ellie flopping 2 pair. Kings and threes with an ace. Looks like we might have a pretty quick hand here. Check and the check back. Little deception here from Ellie. Arya now drawing dead. Let's see if she wants to take a stab at it. Nope. Looks like she's not going to bite. Ellie's going to bet 20. Probably going to take it down here. Yep. Quick and easy money. If you had your money on Ellie, it's looking real good right now, but as we know, that can all change in just one hand. Ellie taking the 1% chip lead. Looks like we might be getting some more players here. We'll find out. Everyone's favorite man in the yellow shirt right there. The man who needs no introduction. We'll tell you more about him if he decides to sit down. Otherwise, I don't even want to bring it up. So, Mitt, tell us about some of the biggest pots you've won.
Biggest pot I won.
Yeah, biggest pot.
So it's a crazy Asian guy. Crazy Asian guy.
We all love those.
At MGM National Harbor. Back when I was just starting out, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, staying all night playing the classic poker degeneracy.
Yep. We've all been there.
I got King 10. I raise, and this guy is always in the pot, no matter what. Oh, and Arya has King 10 here. But anyway, and I believe he had like Queen 5 or something, and he re-raised me, and I call. Flop came Queen 5 something, and I c-bet, and he calls. Turn was a king, and I bet again, and he raises me here. And I know he's crazy enough to raise with anything. I decide to call, and actually, he re-raised me all in pretty much.
Wow.
And it was around like $400, and back then, $400 meant a lot to me.
Sure.
Call it off. I was behind. Hit the miracle 10 on the river, double up.
Binked it.
And leave like 20 minutes after.
Because fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Nobody likes the crazy Asians. They're always annoying. No hate, but that's the experience I've had at least. Looks like Matthias is probably gonna get a little bit of action here. Arya's gonna throw some money in the middle, but he's certainly not gonna fold top pair here.
Yep. King 10
Puts in the
gonna
call.
end up losing.
Yep. So not like Miss story, but always nice to get a double up, especially when $400 impacts your bankroll a lot. So Matthias winning a nice little pot there.
No, I got it. Let's play a game. I got this.
Everybody loves Kyle's laugh.
I'll slow it down.
Yeah. Okay. Lewis.
Oh my god, it's my girlfriend's birthday.
Streaming.
This looks like it's shaping up to be a decent pot here. We've got Kyle with king queen suited, Ellie with ace jack, and Arya with pocket fives. So she banks a 5, and there's some high cards on the flop. She might get paid here.
That's 35.
I call.
Ray, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Ellie raising under the gun, Arya with a quick call. Kyle's gonna make a call. Oh, no, Kyle's gonna put 3-bet, it looks like.
Oh, sorry, it's 70.
70. Small sizing there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. This should have gone more like 115 or so. Nikki's gonna make the call with an offsuit.
Okay,
I'm gonna put
We'll
Ace
talk later,
rag.
Jay.
Sounds good to me.
Ellie certainly shouldn't be going anywhere here.
That's too much.
Looks like Ellie is putting out 4-bet chips. Ellie's gonna make it 300 with the best hand.
Nice.
So she raised to 400.
Well, actually,
And I
never mind. Oh, gets the best hand out of the way. Now it is looking like it's going to be a heads-up pot between Kyle and Ellie. I have a feeling we're going to see a 5 here on the flop.
Nikki needs 5 back. She
So
needs.
free flop action. Ellie races 35. Kyle with the 2x 3-bet, not recommended. Ellie with the very large 4-bet, also not recommended, but Kyle makes the call with suited Broadway hand.
It's 15.
15 back to Aria.
So heads up to the flop.
5 back to me.
Kyle first hand. Quick math here. Good job, Mike. Well, looks like neither player hits this board.
For sure. Sorry, I forgot to throw the line.
And looks like action goes check, check. Ooh, that is a spicy card here. Kyle picking up the nut flush draw. Ellie banking top pair. And looks like Kyle's probably just going to get out of the way here when Ellie bets. Ellie's going to bet 600 and probably pretty quickly take it down. Kyle, from my experience, tends to play a tighter range, so you know, I think that she might have been scared to bet that ace, considering he could definitely have ace queen or two pair with a suited ace. But quick 505 for Ellie here, fifth hand of the night. Ellie retaking the lead.
Kids don't know how to shuffle chips.
I'm lucky, so I'm like.
Oh no, I can't shuffle chips.
I've sat at this table enough that I've learned how to shuffle with my right hand without just doing it enough with my left. I'm left-handed, so I can do it now.
Let's go.
Dude, I can do it with my nails.
Ellie picking up another
Sounds like a perfect
suited ace here.
Alright, Sassy.
call.
Austin has two crabs. He's just gonna fold. Interesting. He doesn't give a fuck about fold. He's like, I don't want
Kyle?
I folded.
Oh, okay, never mind. Little mistake on the average there. Ellie's gonna squeeze it up here with her suited ace-5 spades. Tia's probably gonna get out of the way. Maybe not. It's Hava, we'll see. Yep, Tia's out of the way. Austin, I have a feeling he's gonna fold.
I'm all in.
Did he? No, I thought Matias raised. Oh, Austin's just gonna jam here for max pressure on Ellie. Probably gonna get the job done.
475.
I don't think so.
How much?
470.
I think Matias raised it. And
No,
then
I'm sorry. 1,470. I went all in.
I know, that's but I was like that wasn't me. It wasn't anything else.
too early to wanna.
Come on in.
I like this play from Austin here, sensing some weakness and a lot of dead money in the middle. So
Leave.
taking
Go all
initiative
in.
and probably gonna get the job done.
I want to call for funsies, but it's
You have a rebuy.
You have a rebuy. Oh, you're so right.
Oh my goodness!
I was gonna call.
You're good. You're good. You're
Call
good.
there, but
You're, you're as good as the ace king.
off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Brick City for Ellie here.
Hey, I missed two games.
Okay, all you need is a card. Is a
Oh my god.
Now you can let it go.
Free poker is exhilarating.
Crabs are gonna be good here. Crabs are very good. It looks like Matias, if he had stayed in that hand, he would
the
have
dealer button, Nikki.
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Alright, last hand at 5.
I don't see myself calling off at all.
Sorry, I told you that.
So,
Reminder that all the players
I gotta wait till next hand.
rebuy. That might have Austin up right now.
add him to the seat.
I said I'm doing it with the first 7 days.
How you spell your name?
Rebuy chips are established are, worth 1,500 as our
Lowest lane?
tournament buy-in is if you need to use it to rebuy, but If we get to the chip up break, when we get to blinds 100, 200, the rebuy chip is then worth 500, kind of to incentivize the players to
You in, Seth?
be more aggressive and make big plays like what we just saw with Austin. So I really like that play from Austin. And, certainly, Ellie had the right idea there calling, but can't really
What's
fix
up,
everything.
PHA?
Oh, I gotta get you to sign up.
Looks like it's going to be Lewis here in the sixth.
It already is.
I think. Yep, there it is. Lewis. The man himself. King of Domino's delivery. Everyone's favorite skinny white boy with long hair.
Puerto Rican.
Skinny Puerto Rican white boy. Okay.
Nerds actually
We, will now be filling out our paperwork to confirm that all players understand the rules of the game and that we are playing for no money here at Hava, but just a great time, bragging rights, and I believe there's going to be a crumble cookie prize package for the winner of this tournament. I could be wrong on that, but that is what I've heard. Eric, are you listening? Give us a wave. There he is, the man of the hour.
Oh, and there's Sophie as well.
Sophie in our one seat. Yep. 2 new players to the table. This is how it goes at Hava Poker, ladies and gentlemen. We start with 5 or 6 players, and by the end of the first couple blinds, we've got a full table pretty much. So looks like tonight is no different. I will be right back. I'm going to leave you in the fully capable hands of Mitt. I'm going to run and grab a drink. Mitt, do you want anything? Come to Hava for the best shells in town, the best teas, the strongest teas. You could never want anything from any other kava bar after you've come to Hava. I can almost guarantee you that. All right, actually, I'm going to stick around for this hand because it's already dealt out. And then I'll go. Lewis raising the queen 10 suited. Looking like he might not get any action here.
Did I see Austin fold Queen Jack offsuit there?
I think I saw that too. I thought I saw the Queen Jack, but maybe it was a card read error. I don't know. I'm surprised to see him folding that early on. Yeah. Oh, okay. He gets one call from Nikki with offsuit ace rag. Lewis raise, Nikki call. We've got 135 in the middle, folks. Looks like someone else might be interested in the game. Oh, very interesting flop to see here. Lewis with 1 out, as we can see. He thinks he's got 4, but Nikki flopping top pair on a somewhat dicey board. Lewis is going to c-bet here with the worst of it. He's just going to overbet and try and take it down right now. Oh, wait. No, okay, wait, yeah.
With the gutter.
Okay, Nikki bets 200, and then Lewis makes the call with the gut shot, 1-outer. That makes more sense. And Nikki now with essentially the nuts.
And the gutter's no good. I'm sure he realizes
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And
quick
it's a
fold
red
from Lewis. Good fold. Not sure why he called there on the flop, but anyway, I'll be right back. It's time for a shell break.
As McConney gets his shell, we'll look at the chip count here. Austin with 25% of the chips at 3,000, and Ellie only down to 600.
Go.
It's terrible.
It tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it? Can I put it on wherever you put it?
It's Turkish gum from Madrid. It tastes like a tire. It tastes like a tire.
Thank you.
Right. Great. I would hate this.
Yeah, I'll take some of
Can't
that.
believe this must be Simeon and
Is it Goodyear or Yokohama going?
You chewed it longer than I have. I didn't even like
Hey,
chew
chat,
it.
chat. Where's that from? Where's that from? Is that Turkish? Chat, do not buy Turkish gum.
Alice in the Chat. Alice in the Chat.
Most of you won't know, but
Focus, Sophie.
Full race, 75.
Jack with Kyle's reaction.
Balls.
doesn't
Ooh, she shipped it!
And Sophie. Call? Interesting.
624.
Nikki calls too?
ahead there, trying to make a similar play as what we saw from
Sort it out at the end.
just ran into it.
Ellie,
Thing that we're gonna
check your shoes.
No, that's not fun.
You look like you stepped in it.
Really, that's wait a minute, that's 500 and that's
three ways to a flop here. 1800 in the middle. We've still got action on the side. Thanks to our lovely bartender Johan here for whipping us up some fine drinks while we're in the booth working. So we've got some math going on, and then we're probably gonna get a flop.
We see the queen has a 55% chance here, so they still can crush some dreams.
And as you know, Ellie could just end up flopping plots. I've seen it before. I saw the last hand of the game. Arden ended up taking it home with pocket nines, flopped the set, and rivered quads. So it does happen, folks. Not very often. So looking like a pretty safe flop for queens right now. We're gonna see probably check here. Yep. There's another 7. Check again. Interesting that Sophie's not taking an aggressive route here, and
Probably gonna go check again.
I definitely think it's gonna go check. And Ellie's gonna see the bad news. Ellie gonna send her rebuy chip in there. I definitely like taking passive routes on these boards a lot. She just, I don't know if she doesn't want to put more money in the pot, or if she thinks she's no good and people are trapping every time, or what it is, or maybe she's just a friendly player and doesn't see the point in betting. I don't know. Could be a lot of things, but it's interesting that Sophie decided to just check it down the whole way. As you know, it didn't end up hurting her, but always thought she should be betting on these spots.
Sort of a somewhat of a connected flop, 8-7-4, but I think you still see that 8-7-4. Maybe it was
Queens at 5. I think you could check. Yeah, 3 straight cards out there.
but yeah, but definitely you gotta bet the turn there. One of the second card pairs.
Yeah.
They're not gonna have a lot better there.
Beat her so nasty with spots. Yeah, dude, it was like salt in the wound.
Is he really? Why? Trying to tell you what?
Just waiting for the first time we get aces. So I'm excited to see what happens there. I want to have aces versus kings.
That happened to me the other day against Justin, and I
That's always a good
still ended up cashing the tournament, winning the tournament.
That's awesome.
Ellie in a pot?
Wait, Justin had the aces? Oh, great. That's no fun. Matthias with the suited Broadway hand here. Ellie's probably going to make the call here with a small raise. Lewis in there with the dog shit.
50, 25 more.
Defending his big blind.
It's 50.
25
I
more.
don't blame him.
5-2
He's getting
off,
5 to 1 call there.
Odd odds.
No, it was 25. And Matthias raised to 50, and you know if you're paying
Beat
attention.
him, join him. I feel like Ellie's actually favored. It's very interesting to see.
Ellie, call HR.
No, technically Matthias is ahead, but
I know watch every move.
I think it counts the folded cards.
Lewis still with a 20% chance, considering nobody has a queen. Ellie gets a c-bet here, and Matthias is not quite ready to let his suited Broadway hand go with a flush draw. Lewis obviously just going to get out of the way with his pair. Looking like about a $400 move. Turn we go. We've got a brings in more outs for Ellie. As you can see, she picks up a couple of straight cards that she can. short stack at the moment, just about 1,000 pips.
No, no money, no money, no money.
Number 11. Blinds at 10.25.
At Hava here, we do turbo style tournaments, kind of average of 10-minute blinds usually, so we can, play a couple games in the night, include everyone. So if you want to come and play here, you're not going to be held up all night. And,
Just get like a button that's just
be here for 6 hours. Usually our games take about 90 minutes, no more than 2 hours really ever. So we get some big games going sometimes. So it's a lot of fun, and certainly invite everyone to come out and join us. Grab a shell, tea, come hang out with the boys and the girls here at Hava. See Eric's shooter gliders.
Sophie.
Couple interesting hands to see here.
Headful.
Austin with the suited 10-9 clubs. He's gonna most likely be in the hand. I read the hands right. Nikki's gonna make it 200. Interesting 8x raise. Ellie calls with the offsuit ace. Matthias offsuit broadways, and Austin, of course, with his. Thank you, Johan. With his suited clubs. 10-9. 5, 6, 8. Nikki flopping open-ended in second pair. Looking pretty good for her. 7 would not be a fun card to see. As we can see, that will give Austin nuts. And Nikki would have a set. So Ellie just gonna throw out 600 there, hoping to take it down. Nikki's never letting this one go.
3x. No, Nikki was the one.
That makes sense. Nikki is going to bet and take it down. All right, we are still, very new to this stream. It's only our second stream ever, so
Oh
bear with
my
us, folks.
god, alright.
Technical difficulties, but we're definitely getting there. And Austin maintaining the lead.
Unfair to us when you really think about it.
Oh, big player. Stepped in the ring.
You still shooting the gun? Just like,
One of our
hey, listen, this is the tree of a serial.
wrong Adam. This Adam, he goes by Woe because his last name is fucking like Woe. I don't know. Something that sounds remotely like Woe. But Woe in the 9 seed here.
I have to check. I have to reprogram it.
Plays with us frequently. Good guy, solid player.
Probably a case to be made for longer.
If he puts some time into learning the game. But
Always wants to call.
always wants to call. He is definitely a station. You just gotta be careful and don't try and bluff him because you're gonna get looked up. You're more than likely gonna get looked up.
Winner's got a full table here, so
This is how pretty much all of our games go at Hava. Essentially, it is a full table with Eric in the 10 seat. Holding down the fort with the action tracker. He's still working out the kinks.
so let me ask you this question again. Now, who do you think is in your top 3?
Still got Austin in the running for sure.
It is black.
I think Ellie could make a comeback here, but I think Matthias could be in it now too. Looking like he's making some decent plays so far, but still very early. Blind's only at 25.50 because of the third level. Here should be about 12, 13 hand, I think now. And Matthias here picking up big slick. Ellie's just gonna defend her. Interesting play here. I'm not too sure how I feel about this one. Maybe she's just hoping to get lucky and suck out here. So a bunch of air for both players, but Matthias still very clearly in the lead here.
Got the overs and the backdoor flush draw.
C-bet, take it down here. C-bet, take it down. Yeah,
Recommended to play jack.
unless you
Plus
flop
2.
quads, you're probably not looking too good with Jack 3 off.
Odds on the first two tournaments flop is nuts.
Ellie might have her reasons. We don't know, but I certainly will have a discussion with her about that play.
It's actually, I think it's running out of battery. And 0.5
honestly, I'm a fan of King 5 suited. That's I like playing it in cash games because you can, you know, hit a flush and second nuts.
Lewis got the pocket ace.
Snowman did not see that at first.
I think I'm gonna take it back.
Second Mike, large 3-bet here. Arya might call it off.
I
But
keep
Nicky
doing
calls.
it and letting them go. When does it stop?
I like Lewis is like an aggressive player, willing to put it all in the money.
Very aggressive, always. Looks like he's gonna get 2 calls. We're gonna see another Jack Rag in the hand here. I don't know what's going on with those.
And if the flop even looks remotely favorable, I think I see Lewis c-betting here.
One player with a heart here, but Nicky only with the 7 of hearts.
Doing a hard pass. Oh, wow, Arya.
Jams with absolutely nothing, and Lewis snap folds. This is probably going to take it down here. Yeah, it looks like Arya's play with dog shit just worked out. Well, I'm not sure what's going on there, but you know, sometimes the 0 equity plays work out. So, good job, Arya.
She did raise pre-flop, so she's trying to represent like Lewis.
Yep.
Is
Well,
not
they just
playing.
they hate it. No blocker.
Why won't you shut the fuck? Justin, don't tune into the screen. Don't watch it. You don't need it.
Dude, I feel like at halftime
Hard
Justin
call
would
there on the
just be
monotone
like,
board.
He's talking to the chat.
Not a very standard play, just ripping your stack in there.
Audio recording.
That's the point. We're trying to be funny.
No heart, no extra.
butt forward.
Even against like 1 over heart, probably around what, like 40% of equity.
What's
I'd
wrong?
say so.
I have to. It's on me. My phone. I have bad service. There's Wi-Fi in here.
Why don't you go on Wi-Fi? Avocado guest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What's after 4?
5.
Okay. Then.
Can we get a mic check? Eric, are you hearing us loud enough? Or should we figure out a way to turn up the microphone here? Eric, what are you thinking? Oh, I see. Ellie has just informed me that she's attempting 100% VPIP. So that explains why she's playing Jack 3. I like to see it. Just trying to be a little, you know, Alan Keating-esque here. I like it. I like it.
You can call the 200. You had the 200 out there. I feel like that's a call.
She said ready.
Austin with the ace-10. Nikki's going to 3-bet her 6s here. Probably going to get 2 calls. Yep, looks like it. Adam in there with the poo-poo. Sophie in there with poo-poo. Looks like we've got a big pot through in here, folks. 2,000 in the middle without even any cards. So,
I didn't see it.
see what happens here.
Pull up the fucking
I did. I
screen,
don't play
bro.
this game. I didn't see it.
And he's bluffing the two
Oh
pair.
my goodness.
Austin with the top pair, top kicker. I don't see him going with this bluff,
Yeah, worst hand comes out ahead here, folks.
as always. Austin.
Never feels good to get stuck.
Adam
What is
calls
he
it off.
doing? What?
Never
This is what I was
bluff this
saying.
guy, man. Never bluff this guy.
Adam's gonna need runners here to even have a chance at this. Sophie obviously is not getting out of there.
He's thinking. You gotta put in the
Oh wait,
ball.
okay, Adam folded. Okay, Adam folded.
Adam pulled it. Austin
Austin went all in. Adam, I forgot, was playing.
Adam, that makes more sense. Sophie's in.
Sophie calls.
Nikki calls.
calls.
Very interesting. Lewis.
Fun. There's
Perfect.
sixes.
Austin has 4 outs here, and Nikki's also going to need runners. And we saw that Adam had folded a 5, so there goes one of her outs. Not sure the play here with the 6s was the right one.
Yeah.
Seeing so much action at home.
85.
Crazy game, this one.
Looks like we're going to do some quick math here, make sure Austin does indeed have Sophie covered, and then we'll go from there.
These are the two big stacks colliding as well, so this is going to be a huge pot for the chip lead.
Very early on in the game. This is almost an 8,000 chip pot on hand number approximately 15.
23.85. I should have them covered here.
You've got everybody covered. So we're gonna deal it and we'll see what happens.
Oh, you never flip the cards up. Are they all in?
Yeah.
Flip them up.
Showdown.
face.
He's disgusted, most likely. We can't see it right now, but oh,
Oh,
Queen the 5. Oh my goodness.
Queen 5.
Adam would have gone runner, perfect to scoop this pot. But Sophie's just going to scoop here. And
See Adam's face here.
How much
See
does
if he
Sophie have
says
left?
anything. Is she gonna fold it or anything? Nope, no reaction.
he's happy with his decision because he knew he had air. So good job, Austin, or
Sophie
Adam,
with
for
a
getting out of the
chippy
way.
7,580.
Can't hear the commentator.
Austin still got a little sliver.
I think he still has his rebuy chip though, so he
Yes.
should be safe for now.
4,000, 4,010.
There's no issues for
No,
now.
it's 2,400.
2,000.
Oh my goodness, that was a large pot early on here with some pretty interesting hands.
That is such a weird thing.
I guess Sophie knew something we didn't there, which is why she decided to make the call there, a very light call with her 10-3 of diamonds on the button.
How do you fuck with
But
it?
certainly paid off.
I'm sorry, Austin.
A 7,500 chip pot.
I like Nikki's 550 the best spots. Like if you can like push it
Nikki
good.
now is coming to use
I
his
don't
rebuy.
hear anything out of this. I don't want to put your gummy
They're there
all
for
the
a
way in my
reason,
ears.
folks. They're there for a reason.
Something on.
With your ear.
Something happened.
I'll go check on this. I'm gonna go check on that rebuy wafer, please.
Thank you.
Oh, we have rebuys?
Yeah, the ransom chip.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
Eric.
We went all in.
What do you want? Here, take that one.
Look at Queen 5 on that.
As we can see, Sophie now has
I had a Queen
51% of the chips in play. Is our mic loud enough? I don't think that they can hear us very well, so I think we're going to need to adjust some settings on our microphone here. So let me see. Sounds like that might be a little better actually. I'm not. I think we just got to speak right into this mic pretty much. So
Getting
that
better.
is yeah, we've just got to speak right into the mic pretty much. So definitely think we need to get a new mic here, but that's okay. For the time being, we can just we'll make it work and put our mouths right over it. But I don't want to go too far that anyone thinks it's a little suspicious.
Hello, hello. Yep.
One thing if it was here and they're here. Yeah.
Well, there's two people. There's one mic. It's a type of mic is essentially designed, so you have to be right on it. You don't want to
Adam.
stuff.
All right, we're going ahead with the next hand. 2550 the blinds. Think that went up now.
I might have another.
I think that went up a couple hands ago, but looking like we've got about probably 5 minutes or so on this blind level here. Lewis with a suited ace clubs, hoping to spike some clubs on this board. As we've been saying, Adam does not like to fold, but as I also said, I like these suited kings here. So mostly in cash games is when I like the suited kings, but whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Hear better now. Eric.
I like it better. I'm just kidding.
Camera controls?
Click on
Two
auto.
people in?
Yeah, but sometimes when I click the button, it wouldn't work. I clicked this one and switched to that one.
Flop comes Jack, Jack 10, and Lewis jams the rest of his stack. And
Adam with a quick call.
Calls. These three is the favorite here, but let's see how this plays out.
Oh,
Lewis picking up on the club, taking away some of Adam's outside. And the ace-3 is going to hold, it looks like.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was King Jack. Sorry, I thought it was
Ace high is going to be the best hand. Certainly had a lot of equity on that turn. Almost a 9-1 favor there.
dealer on Nikki and small big Arias on the butt. Arias
Adam down to crumbs here, just 12 big blinds at our 25-50 level.
Ellie, how many chips you got? 850. Close. I got that, but I went back. I went back to the beginning. How much did so? I just want to go Did it?
Definitely going to see a multi-way flop here, I think, with the action we have here at Hava.
It's not just hanging over the line, yeah, or probably the next one.
He's going to rip it here.
Chat, are we calling this? Are we calling this, chat? It's probably just a pocket pair.
Adam's never folded in this spot. I can say that right now.
How much is it, buddy?
955. Stick to the bio.
Sophie.
I'm shocked that
955. Your phone is pink? It is. I got a new one. That's fire.
Cinco de Mayo.
we're going 3 ways to the flop here with eligible for about 3,000.
Chad, how are we feeling about seat 8 right now?
Somehow ahead.
See
What does that mean?
what the flop is. No longer ahead.
Jackson 5? No, Jackson.
239. This is sex number.
Awesome, big gut shot.
It's over there, buddy. I'm all in.
Table
Oh, wait, no, I checked. I checked.
I'm all in. No, I don't all in.
Kyle's all in. I thought I was all in.
300. Sophie weighs 300.
Sophie's going to bet 300.
Yeah, we're heads up for a side pot.
That price is never going anywhere. Hoping to make his queen, which would also give Sophie 2 pair and probably getting paid.
Oh, I
Pairs here. Sophie going to continue betting.
45, 245.
Kyle has 2 outs. Needs to make change.
245.
Kyle's laugh can be heard from all over the world, ladies and gentlemen.
B10, Jack Queen.
Sophie continues.
I'm gonna go watch the stream.
$4,000 pot.
Massive stack.
Crazy.
Nikki, how many chips do you have?
1,475. 1,400. 50.
I'm gonna move. Can I move you over there? I think that
Looks like we're going to go to our next level, 5,100.
Adam.
You pretty much have to talk like directly on top of this house.
Shooting a really good hand. That's right.
If you turn that in, you get a 500.
Kyle's out. Right now?
Yeah.
It doesn't show when it's actually hard to have.
Also, Mike's dealing.
No, it doesn't.
So if you want to leave early, you're not allowed to now. Ari, how much chips do you have? I have 1805.
Alright, 1,500. You got the blind screen?
Getting a chip count here for Eric.
Right now, I'm not including it.
You have my starting slot.
Lines are up. Good luck.
Why is Ellie? Oh, what?
How much do you have for Sophie?
I have to wait till it. Oh, I thought you bought it.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, our blind levels double every 10 minutes. So this is the super turbo style of tournament.
Lewis, what you doing?
Makes the games go by quick.
Did you put your cards on the thing?
Yeah, but for the statistics,
Nikki with the Cowboys here, not looking like she's going to get much action. Probably will get a call from Adam just because he's already in there. Not sure why. But, we see a king here on the flop. The case king. We might see a big pot. Actually, Adam doesn't have all that much behind. I lied.
I'll get all that fixed. My stickers are not as sticky.
Sticking.
Adam will need runners. Has some possibilities here. I don't know if he's going to be able to get away from this with just 270 behind. We'll see. He's still got his rebuy chip, so that's probably going to play a part. Yep, there's the call.
Flip them up. Kings. King 7. All right, drawing slim to 0. Jack, he needs a 10. He needs a 10. He's got 4 outs. He
That's
misses.
up. Oh, nope. No.
Cat ran.
Kings are going to hold here. Yep. Nikki in second place with a little bit more than starting stack. 20 big blinds as of right now. Sophie's sitting pretty with about 100 bigs. A little bit more, but certainly not a care in the world as of right now for Sophie.
Twice a day.
4 days old.
When you wake up. Twice a day.
Yeah, what is like brown spotty?
When you're hungry.
When you're craving a banana.
I think if I'm gonna eat a banana, I want it to be crispy. When I'm using a banana in food, I want it to
Because if you,
No, I get you.
I feel like
because it's sweeter.
oh no, you like with the farm banana, you like cut it up and then add vanilla sugar and then drink it or like cereal with milk.
Oh my god,
It
in
hits.
rice, in the Rice Krispies.
The Rice Krispie treats.
Oh,
Yes,
oh my
that is
gosh,
the
that's
best.
my childhood.
Same.
You ever make like banana pie or banana cream?
You gotta use
Banana bread, bro?
We're done.
Adam under the gun with a suited king. We're probably going to see him in his hand.
They're sweeter. It's the best way. Because if I'm gonna munch on a banana without anything else to eat a banana, I need it to be crispy.
See how much he has with it. No, he just called that. Nikki with the ducks. Lewis checks his option. Jack 3. Big hand, Jack 3 tonight.
There's a, I don't know. I've seen all these videos on Instagram of people watching
Oh, yeah,
it.
it was over your big 500.
That scares me. I just don't. I'm like, if I eat a fucking maggot, I eat a maggot.
A
Like,
whole bunch of air for all of our players here, and
I'll rip off
the Ducks are still in the lead, but always a scary board when you don't flop your set. So I'm not sure if Nikki will make it past that far. Looks like this bet from Lewis might just take it down here. Oh, Nikki call. I like that.
they can't kill me.
And the C bet on the
You
turn
guys
is
ever
just
like
gonna
drink water out of a garden hose growing up?
Jack
Yeah, nothing's gonna kill us.
Here in Stewart, with the well water,
Ellie in last place with only 8 bigs. Looks like she's probably just going to a call or two. Double, triple
Tell
up.
me because I could see. Yeah, I think I could do this.
This laptop is not.
I mean, looking at Sophie's fives, it's like,
Oh, this is much easier. Like I could see. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about that.
rough day at the office.
I was like, they shouldn't see. This isn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
Lewis with the tanks. Kyle with hockey sticks.
What is that?
call. Can I have a pocket furnace?
Request food.
Hi, Kyle.
Interesting seeing Lewis just limp here in the small blind, not trying to put max pressure on all these hands that would certainly fold to a large squeeze. But we are going to go very multi-way to a flop here. And Adam just flopping the nuts with deuce 4 offsuit. Looks like a pretty safe board for 10s and honestly 7s too. So it looks like we're probably going to see some action here. So Adam just going to call and try and keep everyone in here sitting with the nuts.
This board definitely favors somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah, with this out of the way, I'm sorry, with this out of the way, I feel like it's much faster.
Somebody out.
As Kyle said, this board definitely favors somebody. Sophie's in there with top pair. Matthias is in there with a gutter. 2 overs. Matthias binking the gutter, but that also brings in the flush, so this might just check all the way around here. So we'll see what happens if he wants to take the aggressive route with his straight 3 hard board. He's going to bet. He's going to put...
I'm just curious if it came out.
It's like 900. Lewis is just all in there without even a heart in his hand. Drawing completely dead. Same with Adam and Sophie, both drawing totally dead. Kyle's drawing to a chop here, but looks like Matthias pretty much has this one locked up with the heart in his hand as well. Kyle's out of there, and Adam obviously going to have a hard time getting away from that, but not sure of the play from Lewis there. I guess it does still relatively look like a safe board on the surface, unless, you know, he doesn't have any blockers to the heart draw, but interesting to see him just rip it all in there. Was a large bet from Matthias, but big pot right there.
Alright, let's do Lewis and Matthias for
As we can see,
9-7.
the river's not going to change anything.
Yeah, somebody hit. Somebody had this. That was required.
Would have been very interesting to see some hearts in somebody's hand here and suck out on Matthias there.
Matthias takes it. There's a flush at the nuts. Straight flush at the nuts.
No straight flush.
Oh, I got the nuts for that. You can have 5-7. Or 4-7.
You need a 4.
Oh, yeah.
He's wrong way.
10s could have collided with the 7s early on the pre-flop if he raised it, but unfortunately he had an overpair to a low board and 2 people hitting straights there.
Definitely a large blunder from Lewis not taking the aggressive route pre-flop, and certainly would have gotten deuce 4 and 9-7 most likely.
I'm like,
fold
open
as well,
ender,
Came in late.
so a nice
flush over there, straight out
700
there.
or so would have gotten the job done. Honestly.
Checking.
Might have gotten Kyle to even, you know, rejam over the top there, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. as they say. Lewis now using his rebuy chip to get 1,500 and be back in this game with 15 bigs.
I believe Adam already used his, so
Yep, looks like Adam is out for the evening.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm like, so tell me it's Kyle's first. What are you doing, Kyle? Folding. Nice. Nikki says, I raise the 2.
Nikki's gonna raise here. Ellie's just gonna rip it in with a suited Broadway hand with 8 bigs. So certainly seems like a good play here. Probably gonna get a heads up with
But
Nikki.
I got the fold this on. Yep. Sophie?
Equities are good.
Sophie thinking about this. Not sure what's taking her so long here with. Interesting to see her call with King Deuce offsuit. In terrible shape here. And
Still betting.
way in last place at the moment. But we're going to see a flop 3 ways. Ellie's all in. And the deuce is taking the lead for the time being, but as we can see, Ellie picks up the spade draw. So looking pretty safe overall for Sophie at the moment. Not, there is the spade for Ellie. We're going to get the full triple up here. Plus a little more.
Oh my god, why didn't?
And, easy money with the
Flush over
King Jack of spades.
If you guys bet, you would have chopped. If you could have beat her off of it.
Ellie jumping all the way up to 3rd place here. Oh, I lied. That's the aggression frequency chart.
She was the main.
Lewis, as we know, is an aggressive player, which is why I was extremely surprised to see him just limp with the tens there.
Jacked up truck, no jerk back.
I'll be back.
And then you got Moose. Where's it? Motorboat, motorcycle, motorboat back.
Most random thing I've ever seen.
Now you can watch the stream. Get more viewership on that, you know?
Yeah, if you can't sit here though to watch it, but you could go. I'll give you this. It's
You can see the blinds are 50, 100, and most players here with sub 20 big blind stacks. Sophie still with the chip lead.
By quite a bit. A couple thousand. Matthias definitely not impossible for him to catch up here, sitting with about 4 starting stacks.
Folds. Aria.
On the X.
Lewis with pocket nines. Let's see if he learns from his mistake. Put some more money in the pot here. He does not. Interesting to see that. Very questionable plays from Lewis here tonight. Not playing to his typical style. But so we're going to go 4 ways to a flop here. Lewis with the best of it at the moment.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I looked at the table, okay? That's not my fault why it's wrong.
4 deuce deuce.
Sophie.
No player with a deuce in their hand. Looks like a pretty safe board for nines again.
Motherfucker.
This time it actually is.
Oh, you are a motherfucker now.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Lewis is going to see that here.
Never need another lover. Because you will know that I'm a motherfucker.
Nikki folds. Aria.
I kind of want to use up my because I'm under 50. You're over 50 now. You don't need
Ace is always a scary card when you've got like a middling pocket pair such as nines here. But, especially when Arya just rips it in your face.
I'm not a, if I use a oh, he does. Yeah, no, he's trapped.
You'll get a 500 chip if you don't
Lewis
use
is
it.
going to do here. I'm not sure if he wants to play for his tournament life with just second
Happened
pair.
last game.
Okay, I didn't know there was. What is re-entry value? Oh, okay. Here.
Can you hear me, Austin? I don't hear us. Hello. Oh, there we go. I just got to get closer. That's all.
I think that's. Yeah. So what did you do?
Lewis has made the call and he's a heavy favorite.
Arya drawing to 3 outs. Needs to bank a 10 on the river here. Does not come. 3 of clubs. Brick City on the river. Arya down to crumbs, absolute crumbs. She does still have her rebuy chip though, so the fact that Arya has not used her rebuy chip, it's pretty close here, but I have a feeling the dealer is going to go ahead and let her use that to get 1,500 since she's essentially out. But anyone still with a rebuy chip in front of them will be eligible to get a 500 in exchange for that. So nice little bonus if you've made it this far without having to use your reentry.
I got this. Easy peasy.
So we're gonna take a few minute break here. We're gonna go grab some shells, get some drinks, and then we'll keep the party going here at Hava. We'll be back. right, guys, looking like we are just about to
You're
get
like
back
autistic.
underway
Like,
here.
you don't know what horny is. For some reason, I just like touching bugs. For sure.
Well, okay. Anyone is like bent over in public, it's like, dude, you're asking. You're asking for yourself.
Why don't you get it wearing?
Just like, huh?
I can give you
Shirts
shirt.
for no reason.
No, I just meant
Like,
take
you know what I mean?
No.
Oh my god. I love that
No, I
show.
just want to know.
Laugh that can be heard across the world.
Take all your clothes off. This is now strip poker.
I got straight.
Sounds like a fun place.
Strip poker. They brought that one a long time ago.
Is all in it.
Use this like that.
Do you want to do it or do you want to?
Well, I thought what I was thinking is I want to do if I'm not hearing enough. Good.
I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah, because if not, I mean I could deal like the deal.
I don't know. They do at the bar.
The bar might have one. I don't know. Kyle just gave this to me.
Okay.
Because if we could do it,
So,
that'd be kind
after our
that,
break,
that seems like it's way more
Everyone's
effective.
got a shell in them. They're, a little extra social. Our blind levels are now at 100 and 200. So
My name's Eric. I'm gonna be your
everybody
dealer.
kind of starting to get down to a few big blinds. Not very deep stack anymore, except for those couple players, Matthias and Sophie, who are sitting pretty good right now with 40 and then maybe 60 or 70 big blinds. Oh, actually, I lied. It's 200, so maybe 20 and then 35
That's what people who
or
don't
so
drink
big
drinks
blinds.
say.
But we'll see. I can't remember the exact chip stacks, but
I
get
didn't
a
know
little
what to say.
Kyle, how many
bonus
chips do you have?
500 chip for those rebuy
With that.
counters or
With
rebuy
that,
entry
16.
chip. Re-entry chip that's still in the in play. So
Good. Nikki?
a couple players getting something for that. And,
1300.
just getting some updated chip counts here.
Ellie.
3K.
Ellie with 3,000, Nikki 1,300,
Aria.
21.
Aria 2,100,
Lewis.
Lewis I think he said 39.
Sophie has no idea what she
Sophie's counting. Matthias is counting.
I know what you have. You got 8,900. Did you get 500 for drink or not?
Players who purchased a shell also get a bonus
Show me the 50.
500 chip to bring some extra money to the table. Looks like Eric and Mike, our action tracker and dealer, have switched roles. So we've got Eric in the dealer seat now and Mike tracking the action, keeping it up to date for us.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Down to, I want to say, 7 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like we're at 7 players right now.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seat, 6 seat.
We've got the dealers on Sophie.
No, Bun's supposed to be on top.
It says the dealer Sophie.
I put my blind out before we left. It was supposed to be on top. Right? You guys were just blind. Because I jammed.
No, you're wrong.
Really?
It's Sophie.
You don't remember if you
This does it automatically. It tracks it. There's no way. The only thing is this is in the way. But okay, that's okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Let's try
Discussion
this.
about who the button is right now. After break, it looks like they can't remember.
Cards are slightly thicker.
Ellie, you can do it again. 7-handed, getting right back into the action. Ellie with
Yeah. It's not.
Fold.
I was under the gun last time. I put the blind out too to remember.
Kyle.
Lewis getting in there with the 4-3 offsuit.
Yeah, because I got. All right, we burn and 1, 2, 3.
Bottom pair here.
And fold and good.
Quick bet and fold from Mickey.
Yeah, it's like reaching over. It's a little tricky, but besides that.
Button wasn't started. Well, the point of the game, we should be a lot of damage.
players here with less than 10 or 10 big blinds. Arya 10, Kyle 7, and Nikki 5. No more rebuy chips in play to consider, so definitely we'll be seeing.
If I go over the RFID, is that okay?
There's going to be some collision on this hand. I'll tell you that right now. Kyle's going to rip it. Once it gets back to him, Matthias obviously pretty large raise there. But I still think Kyle's money's going in. Yep, there it is. Nikki's probably not going to get away from this one either. Let's see a three-way hand here. I
15.
stand corrected. Nikki's just out of there.
15.
Matthias with the snap call, obviously. With big stuff.
We got money. We got money.
Ooh, he got money.
Alright, sometime.
Sophie might be in there too with 7 deuce. I'm not sure.
Ellie's folded. Matthias called. Alright, perfect.
Yeah, 3 ways,
Wait,
7
flop.
deuce in there.
Burn. 1, 2, 3.
Looks like the worst hand is now in the lead. So, Kyle with some backdoor potential, Matthias just with 2 overs, and Sophie with middle pair. So, okay, Kyle,
Check.
take it back. Obviously, 7 deuce very rarely ends up being the best hand out of the river.
So it's got to be on there.
Gotcha.
Kyle, runner trip. Definitely he's feeling pretty good right now. Sophie's going to try and squeeze some money out.
Oh, let's see what happens.
7 deuce is going to get paid a little bit.
Okay, 7, flip your card. Ace, king.
And Sophie ends up breaking even on this hand. Kyle triples up, so he's back in the running a little bit. Kyle now in second place, actually. So
That's how you triple.
pretty,
Yeah, I like this.
pretty
This
good
is-
move
I think
from him.
it's kind of easy. Oh, that's all right.
What was that?
That's just the water in the side pan.
Water in a bottle on our floor.
That's why I close the bottles.
Still 7-handed here, folks. It's probably about the 40th hand.
Gonna work. Still in her job. Been delegated.
These cards are slightly thicker than normal. All right, and game on. Arya.
Probably going to see a big pot here between Sophie and Kyle. Never mind, Kyle just going to limp in here. Same with Sophie.
Ooh.
He's getting a good price. Matthias is just going to check his
It is
off.
actually way easier to do it myself. All right.
Looks like only Lewis got out of it. Ellie just flopping a boat like nobody's business.
Never fold queen deuce.
Never fold queen deuce. As we know, that is Mitt's favorite hand here. It looks like Ellie's probably going to end up doubling up off Kyle here, so definitely think that this is going to end up being a big hand. Kyle never going to get away from top pair, trying to kick her.
Okay.
Arya's still in there for some reason. But Ellie just flopping a boat and completely obliterating everyone here. Queen deuce.
I bet 600. Call.
Arya calling with the gutter that's, drawing dead. Kyle might raise it up here thinking he's got the best of it. No, it looks like he's just going to smooth call. Ace on the river. That might scare some action away here, but Ellie with not a care in the world. All in for 1,800. Arya quick fold, and Kyle also quick fold.
Ooh, flops the boat.
Ellie's going to show the boat to the table. Great limp out of the small blind there. Not always recommended, but when you're getting 7 or 8 to 1, you can never fold that. Queen deuce is a solid hand. It's Mitt's favorite hand.
Really?
Second favorite. I'm sorry. Tell us why, Mitt. Tell us why queen deuce is your second favorite hand.
You can flop a queen, obviously. You can flop a 2, obviously.
Of course.
But as you just saw, you can flop a boat.
That is exactly why. Queen deuce is a monster hand sometimes.
But
Very, very nice fold there from Kyle. with the
It still tastes like apple
Queen
ice, right?
King. Definitely thinks that Ellie was just playing an ace there, but I don't think I could have folded
Or
that
like one of the
personally.
old spice ones.
Wait, no, no,
More
no, no,
money
no.
should have gone in that hand.
For sure.
That,
Not
I
sure
don't
why
think I
Arya
would've
was in there till
no,
the
no,
river,
no, no.
but
Ellie took.
you
No,
know.
no, that was the first card.
Yeah.
Each their own.
Oh, okay.
Did
I
you look
didn't
at
look
it?
at it. No, no.
I didn't look at it. Everybody good over here? Does anybody need
I'm
any-
surprised to see that Kyle did not raise
Thank you.
on the flop once he flopped top pair with the unsuspecting pair of deuces on the board. Lewis with Jack 10 offsuit. Take the aggressive route and raise under the gun.
All in for 8.
Nikki's all in here for 4 bigs.
Call 8.
Fold.
Matthias calls 800. So we are going 4 ways to a flop here, folks. 4 ways.
Yup.
A couple of Jack 10s in there, saw one Jack was folded, so there's only one Jack really. Matthias in pretty good shape here to potentially stack a couple players. Or at least just Nicky.
Matthias?
All in.
Matthias just gonna open rip it here. Lewis could probably get away from this. Gut shot to the queen. Does he want to play for most of his remaining chip stack?
You go hang out.
2400.
You go sit in their car in the causeway.
34. 24? Oh, you have 34, sorry. Alright.
Lewis is out of there. Sophie's probably gonna call.
I'm all in.
Alright. Sophie. Alright, back up line. Lewis, fold. Sophie, call. Boom. Everyone's all in, right? No, you guys are. You're all in, you're all in, you're all in. Let's see some cards.
I'm not all in.
It's okay. You got them covered. Alright.
Three-way all in here. Matthias in pretty good shape. Oh, until the suck out clubs on the turn. Sophie stacking 2 players here.
Nikki, I had the same.
Oh, never mind. Nikki rivers the queen. I lied. But Sophie's still going to win a little side pot there for Matthias. But a nice hand to Nikki to quadruple up.
Stream right now.
You're a piece of the river.
Damn, I lost.
Talk to Ellie if you want.
I was like, it's definitely him.
Oh, yeah.
What's it doing?
Showdown every single hand he played. I'm impressed to see that. That is a pretty hard number to achieve there.
Sophie's still holding on.
Again. What happened?
Alright, we got.
He'd be leaving the Stanley ever. Arden.
Arden. Arden. Gotcha.
I'm small.
I heard Farley and I was like, who the fuck is Farley?
52 and a half.
I show him dog's name, but I don't think he's here.
Oh, he's out. Yeah. That's right.
I'm feeling Arya's going to end up all in this hand. But oh, Sophie just absolutely demolishing the table right now. Picking up the Rockets after this insane run good streak. And it's looking like Sophie's world, and we're all just living in it right now. Lewis is probably going to end up in there. Yeah. He's got some crackers potentially, so we'll see what happens on this one.
Yeah. It's. I think it's way
Really like
easier.
those suited jacks, Jack 9, Jack 8, but mostly just in cash.
Justin!
Oh my goodness, what a
It
flop.
tells me whose turn it is. It tells me what's going on. I like it.
Flop in the hard
But if
draw.
someone else is doing it, it doesn't tell you that.
Backdoor or
So
straight
check.
draw as well. Arya essentially drawing dead. Sophie's just going to put it in there, and Lewis rips it, and obviously the snap call with
See
the
some
ace
cards.
here.
To know that everyone.
7 outs here for Lewis.
To be here for Magic.
Tonight? Oh, okay.
That was terrible for me.
Brick
Oh my god, I would have flopped the fucking boat.
and brick.
6
Sophie's aces are good here. They're going to hold, and we're going to see
Alright, well, I'm gonna go see the girl.
2 eliminations. So I think we're down to 4 players. Pretty much this left side of the table here.
So dead small.
That's a good 5.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Sophie's still sitting with half the chips in play.
Big Sophie.
Almost 15K now, about
Chat,
75
let's
big
give it
blind.
up. Chat, let's give it up for seats
Ellie in
1 through
second.
4 right now.
How much time left?
7
in the
big
time?
blind.
48 seconds. All right.
Looks like our
You know, I'm
blinds are
outnumbered
almost
right now.
about to double. We're going to get to 2 full here in the next
Too much
couple
S-
seconds.
too much
About
S-
40 seconds left in this set. We are four-handed here, folks.
All right. Kyle fold. Nikki call. Ellie fold. Sophie check. Burn. Sophie checks. Ellie.
Nikki firing out here with middle pair. Sophie should just let it go. There. That's good job, Sophie.
I don't know why I keep doing this.
We are on to our 200, 400 blind level.
Dead button again. Sophie small, Kyle big.
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
Short stacks still have some reasonable amount of chips to play with, sitting at 19 and 18 big ones. You can see this game going on for a bit.
Hold.
Call.
Nikki with a suit jack. Ellie suited Robbie as well.
No. Sophie called. Sorry. Sophie, it's
We're
on
at
you.
the end of the next game.
See what Sophie does here. Probably going to call.
I don't know. I'll wait for you to call.
And likely that Kyle is just going to check this one back.
200?
7-3
Check.
offsuit. Almost never go here.
Family
And they
pot.
got it.
Double board.
PLO.
Looks like the players want a double board PLO bomb pot.
Okay. Sophie's bet.
Ellie flopping the flush draw.
Kyle.
Backdoor straight possibility as well. Sophie with top pair.
Nikki.
Kyle folds a double gutter.
Ellie with a lot of outs here. Plenty of
Ace.
outs. That is not one of those.
Sophie checks. Ellie checks.
Check and check behind. Would have liked to see Ellie take an aggressive route there. Never mind. She
Sophie.
just gets there. So
Check.
see if Sophie wants to bet here. No, looks like Ellie's going to take that into her own hands.
Ellie bet.
Sophie's probably going to end up
Sophie.
folding here, but we'll see. I've seen her make
Calls.
some white
Sophie
calls.
wins this. Ooh.
Yep,
I'm
Ellie
wrong.
with the flush. Gonna take that one down.
I
Oh
would
my
have
god, I
called.
think I had that hand, but
Nice little pickup for
clubs.
Ellie.
I would have bet. I would have bet that raised and lost. So.
Thanks to Matthias for
And
playing with us, even though he has a torn ACL. So get well soon, Matthias. We'll send you some
Sophie
flowers
check.
and balloons.
Ellie bet 1,200. Okay. Call.
Ellie now quickly
Sorry,
catching
guys.
up to Sophie. She's almost doubled her stack in that hand.
Is Sophie
So
button now?
almost sitting with about 9,000, about just under 45 big blinds here. I lied, about 23 big blinds.
It took me a minute. I was like, oh no, he's doing
And
his thing.
28 of the night. So as you can see, our poker games don't last really that long. You only get to see about 50 hands by the end.
Okay. Ellie
With an
bets.
offsuit ace probably gonna be in there. Yep. Black call
Sophie.
here. Sophie with some offsuit
Kyle.
volley cards. Call.
Check.
Family pot. I didn't even hit it yet.
Yellow bomb pot round 2.
I don't want to see the cards.
No, dude, no, you can't sit here with that. Okay, great.
Flopping
Scoot
top
over.
pair. Nikki middle pair.
You get in trouble. Check.
Check.
Kyle's being a little sneaky here, checking his
We
king.
gotta check.
Family check.
As the player said, with family check.
Kyle.
Sophie now might be in a little bit of trouble after Kyle checks the king twice in a row.
1,000.
Oh,
Kyle was waiting for it. And Sophie not in great shape.
Let's see what we got.
Needs a queen or a jack. 5 out.
All right, here we go. Burn, and the winner is a
Kyle with that
9.
evil look on his face,
Straight.
like he just
No,
trapped.
I'm sorry, Sophie.
It ends up rivering 2 pairs. So didn't need the 9, but it came in. So nice little double up for Kyle here. Chipping down at Sophie's big stack. Looks like our top three are almost even here. Difference between top and third place is only 1,200 chips. They've got three big blinds, so very similar stacks here at the top.
Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Oh, yeah.
Go you that way.
What? I don't want to go.
Is Bob Marley gonna be there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Guest appearance.
Ellie with king 5 in the big blind. Kyle, big
Oh,
select here.
800.
Kyle
Ew.
in raise. Nicky's gonna get out of there, but Ellie definitely wanna see a flop here. This shot suited king.
Heads up, Leon.
Deuce.
This might spell trouble here for Ellie.
400.
Looking like a small bet and a call, and middle card
Four.
pairs. 7 deuce looking real good right now, but obviously no 7 deuce in this here. Let's see if his spade comes and gets Ellie away from this board. Does not.
400. I have a kick.
I did too. Uh-huh.
Hard to get away from top pair here in this shorthand. When Kyle's betting and keeps betting, you can almost always assume that he has it. As you
You
can
had
say,
king in the redraw.
when he has marginal hands, he does not like putting money in the middle all that much. But nice hand to Kyle there. Well played, getting probably nice value there. Could have maybe gone for a little 800 to 1,000 bet on the river, I think.
Can I start this? Yeah?
Did it go up? Is it? Hasn't started yet?
I don't think it was ever started.
Alright.
Kyle never bluffs.
Yeah, exactly. But
You got cards on the table.
Nikki's sitting with 62% VPIP, which is, I feel like, not super common for Nikki to be playing so many hands. But, you know, I never complain about high VPIPs. I always like to see it.
Sorry, Robert. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I was like, wait. Console.
Call.
Ellie. Check.
Heads up, some hearts on this board would be very interesting to see. It would almost certainly give Nikki a double up here.
That's a burn. That's good. Fuck it. We're playing this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
No
put on the
hearts.
thing and it
Nikki
just
flopping middle pair,
no
Sophie
money
with
in
bottom
here,
pair.
so- Yeah, I didn't.
I just go check here on an all diamond board. Nope. Nikki taking change from the pot, not advised to do so. Wait for the dealer to do their job.
100.
Please.
And you called?
4 diamonds on the board, with Sophie picking up 2 pair here. Neither player with a diamond in their hands. So we can see Nikki actually has 15 outs here. So, oh, Sophie just going runner boat here, and Nikki basically just gonna have to put her whole stack in.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not even on here.
Unless you're
You're in for 1,000.
Yeah, you're
I
in.
checked her
Okay.
because it's
I'm so sorry.
And Nikki gonna see the bad news here. Suck out.
full house.
Put you all in.
You could have still done
You
it.
could have still done it.
it's fine.
I'm not sure what the
Once you check,
mix
she
up there
bet, you
was. I
can
think
still raise.
Nikki
But-
acted out of turn, and then for some reason Sophie decided not to just put her all in.
You probably made more money. from
800.
it.
Not sure what the
Big
thought
as that.
process was there, but you know,
She almost let out, even though Nikki acted out of position. Whenever you have a big hand,
There we go.
always just check that because the action should stay.
absolutely agreed. Well said. Bunch of trash here. Sophie gonna get in there with some suited potential straight cards here.
Jack.
Blind on
Jack.
blind battle.
10.
Neither player catching any of this board here.
Check.
Should just go check. Just check it down all the way to the river. Nobody catches up. One of these players wants to take an aggressive river bait. Oh,
Big high.
They're literally nothing.
yeah. Kyle just down in one big blind pot. Very small pickup, but chips are chips at the end of the day. Sophie and Kyle, as we can see here now, are almost
Good.
exactly tied.
Sometimes
for
it's
first
like
place.
there's less people. It's a
Very
little bit
interesting to
more.
see
It's a little quicker. You have to
Kyle
slow it down.
came back with that hand that he played very tricky. Just checked his
These
button
stupid things
twice.
didn't need to be shuffled. These.
Fluffy wall.
Give me that card.
I don't know which one's red.
Here we go. It is on Ellie.
Ellie with a suited ace here.
Go 6.
Just take this one down.
Oh.
A large raise here at 4x. Yep, you don't want to see a flop. I don't blame her. Small ace.
Maybe you should have got the other card.
1.5 big blind pickup. Never bad. Take the one blind on this next round.
Oh, I guess we only need one camera.
Yeah.
Kyle is
That's why
absolutely
you do it
correct.
anyway. Although for the assist, you probably should do it with people so we can practice different stuff. You want to try doing both?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of. I find it weird.
Going into hand number 33.
Okay, it's on Sophie.
So Queen 10, and Nikki is almost certainly going to be in there with her ace rag as it would seem. She certainly likes to play these aces. Oh, I lied. A large raise is going to take it down here.
200 behind. That is definitely not folding. Ever.
Very interesting to see.
I'll be back once I.
Yeah,
I'm counting once I turn the music.
Not recommending
You got 4 dudes?
leave yourself with half a big blind.
I have 3 trays.
You're on 4.
3 trays. Tray 3.
Ellie, suited connectors.
Did we just start this game?
We're live streaming.
Last year it?
Sophie with suited Brunson here. Let's see if we get some red cards on this flop. Nope, not looking like it, but Ellie flopping bottom pair. Gonna lead out and most likely just take the call. Unless, as you can see, Sophie does want to get a little sticky here. There is some backdoor potential. Sophie just picks up a lot of outs here with this 8 of diamonds. Sophie could have, but Ellie also picks up 2 pair here. So
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
let's see if we get a brick or if Sophie gets there. She does not.
I'll be over here.
Ellie was counterfeited, but her pair of 8s is still good. She's still going to take that aggression into her hand and probably just get a fold here. Unless Sophie somehow wants to make a move. Nope. Yeah, quick fold there from Sophie.
It's 2, 4, 4, 8.
Our stats between all the players, as we can see, pretty even overall. About 4% difference in the amount of pre-flop raises we see between Sophie to Ellie, last place. Ellie and Nikki
People
tied there.
watching must hear interesting stuff. So, yeah, I was walking down the street and there was this turtle, and on top of the turtle was this like we call them little people now, and it's going yeah. Let me tell you something. It was hilarious. Okay, it was like going towards the beach. You kept trying to pick it up going the other way, right?
Yeah.
Sophie is just running like the sun right now, picking up the Rockets for the second time in one game, and gonna be a little choppy with it here. Let's hope it doesn't come to bite her in the butt. Maybe Kyle could flop jack here, and Sophie would likely get paid if that's top pair. And it's looking like it's probably going to be a quick fold if Sophie bets here.
They actually,
I think Val's just going to
they
get out.
catch sea turtles,
That's
little baby
unfortunate.
ones. No, then sell it to the tourists to let them back in the ocean.
Sophie and Kyle almost tied. Somehow Nikki's still in it, so I think this is going to end up being her last hand here. If she can't
In Indonesia, you can ride there.
pull out a miracle and quadruple up here or something. All in blind for Nikki. Always recommended not to look at your cards when you're all in blind and just let the poker gods do what they're going to do and take it from there. So. So we've got about 3 minutes approximately, if I can see that correctly, left in this blind level. Potential to hit something on the flop here for Nikki, but not looking like a whole lot of action is going to happen here. Kyle just folding for 200. Interesting. I guess it is a pretty dog shit hand, but you know, 8 deuce. You could flop an 8. You could flop a deuce.
Yeah, so you really
That's Nikki now with the potential to triple up here to 1.5 big blinds. But Sophie currently in the lead with 9 high, and that's not looking too good for Nikki. So, yeah. Oh, that was a good card for her, and it looks like that's not going to mean anything. So, GG's to Nikki. It definitely should have put that money in with that ace there when you only have 200 behind, but you know, it's okay. It happens. We'll get her next time. Well played, Nikki.
Take a loan, Ellie.
All 3 stacks with pretty similar amounts.
Yeah, definitely. Sophie with a slight chip lead here, but certainly doesn't mean a whole lot.
But this is the spot where you need to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And take some pots down, steal some pots.
3-handed, the likelihood of, people waking up with monsters is certainly a lot less than when we're playing a full table. So, gotta just not be afraid to put money in here and squeeze out when you're in the big with something like an offsuit queen or a king, and likely just gonna be able to make some money here if you put more money in pre-flop. I don't know. Sophie is a little sticky, so it can be a little sketch there. But I think the ace might be a good card for Ellie to bluff on here. Sophie with a pair of 6s.
Checks through chat.
And Ellie with a pair of 5s. This might get her in trouble here if it...
We got some action.
go bet call, I think. Unless Sophie somehow can get away from her 6.
They call me Baby Shark at her house. I have a 5. And a 5 1.
6 is going to be good here.
Job.
Alright, blinds are up.
Would have liked to see a bet from Ellie there on the flop. I think that ace definitely could have made her some money. If she was going to put 800 in there, I think the better time to do it was on the flop and then continue the aggression. Blinds are at 400, 800 now, meaning our stacks are getting very small, and we are down to less than like 15 big blinds each for each player. So definitely a little sketch territory now, but see what happens. Probably going to go fold here, yep. 8 deuces, you could flop an 8 or you can flop a deuce, but you can also just miss, so not a great hand.
Gotta know when to drop the deuce.
Ellie down to just 7 bigs now, even though she's got 6,200 in her stack. Pretty much all in her fold territory at this point.
Does that mic sound like it's clippy back into your headphones? Yep.
Ellie.
Sophie might just raise and take this down here. I'm just gonna call
Who
and
is Bowen?
check. A little graphical error there.
Bowen has agreed to plead guilty to conspiring
Call
to
and a check.
defraud the federal government.
Back to the flop.
Bowen makes
six deuce suited. Kyle picking up a flush draw here, but Sophie with middle pair. Gonna go check, check. And Kyle, oh my goodness, we could see a big pot here, folks. Kyle with the flush. Sophie drawing to just 4 outs. I have a feeling Kyle's just gonna slow play this here, and yep, he's just gonna call a smooth call here on the turn. And I think Sophie's gonna have a hard time getting away from this one.
What you got, buddy?
Could be bad news.
What the fuck?
Bro, honestly, I didn't know
He didn't raise. Interesting. He didn't raise the flush. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think he definitely could have gotten much more value. I think he missed out on a few thousand there for sure. But you know, it is a low flush. But three-handed, I don't think there's a situation where I can ever not raise that flush.
Yeah, you got an hour. I guess you don't have time.
And there's a seat. There's no seats.
What's my blind? 4? 8?
I'll play here.
I did too. Man, I'm banking on.
Kyle with the crabs. Ellie with a suited gapper in the big blind, and then Sophie with 9-4 suited. So looks like she wants to get in there. Kyle's not going anywhere to get there. Let's see if he can spike a 3 here and get paid.
Did you want action?
Flush draw for Ellie and an open-ended straight draw with a gutter to the nuts. Well, not a gutter, but a card to the nuts. Very nice flop if you're Ellie. You're certainly very happy getting all your money in if somebody wants to take the aggressive route here. Looks like Sophie's going to take initiative here and bet 1,600. Kyle might just get out of the way here with his pair of threes, which is technically in the lead at this moment. Both Sophie and Ellie open-ended here, so this could definitely be a very spicy board. But
Ellie with the jam.
I like that play. Certainly plenty of dead money in the middle. Sophie with a quick call, and Kyle just gets out of the way here. So really like that play from Ellie with 84% equity here.
Sophie does have a double gutter. Or actually, open-ended.
Open-ender. They both have each other's cards, and Sophie somehow finds one of the two remaining threes in the deck to take the lead. But no, the best hand on the flop is going to come back and steal it from her. So Sophie now left with crumbs, just 4 bigs, and Ellie, our new chip leader, with 15K. Very nice play from Ellie there, getting the full double up plus a little extra from Kyle. And Sophie, very unfortunate that she just ran into it there. That's why we don't play 9-4 suited.
Sophie having to take an early exit.
Looking like a little bit of tilt, frustration maybe, or just a bathroom break. We're not sure. Very nice hand from Ellie. Kyle would have flopped a set, which would have been absolutely no good. So, good fold from him. He certainly would have gotten all his money in the made it that far. He was probably thinking to himself in his head, damn, I just flopped a set. But Sophie had the straight at that point, and then obviously Ellie ripping the flush.
Then Sophie called jam. Then I folded.
We're going to see some heads-up action. Looks like Sophie is out of the way, and our players are in it to win it. Kyle versus Ellie. So looks like I have one of my early picks still in the final. See if she can bring it home. Ellie with the 6 deuce. Probably just get out of the way there, yep. Kyle showed something, can't really tell.
3 of us are gonna make a cake.
Ellie with a slight lead,
One of us
6 big blinds here, 5K.
3 of us are making a cake. One of us is blind. One of us is deaf. And the other
Decently ahead.
We gotta work together.
That sounds like fun.
Right?
Sounds like
Few of us have to drive a car. One is blind.
Sounds like the beginning of a terrible debate.
You got one blind person, one deaf person.
Kyle with
and
king
you
queen
put
and
your
Ellie with king deuce. Kyle's just gonna flat call here. If we see a king, this could be a big pot. Ellie can spike a deuce one time and bring it home. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a big pot.
I'm on the screen got pretty glitchy.
Gonna go 800, 800, 800.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think Kyle's gonna end up.
My Twitter channel didn't do anything.
We'll see. I've been wrong. Oh, now there is absolutely 0% chance Ellie can ever get away from this now, but does have some chop outs and still could spike a deuce for the win. So let's see what happens here. I think all the money's going in.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. Snap call. Ellie sees the bad news. Really just an unfortunate king
Here, just
on the
stack
board.
them. Just stack them.
Case king. Wow.
Yeah. And how many hundreds do you have?
Tough to get away from there, even from a player like Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely. Heads up. There's only one king left in the deck. I don't see myself holding that hand. Worst kicker, but you know, there's one king and 52 cards in the deck. How likely is it that your opponent just has the better king?
We get 4 8s.
Ellie now left with crumbs. Looking like Kyle's probably going to bring it home here. But I've seen crazier comebacks, so we will see and see how the game plays out. Ellie with the quick fold with garbage. Kyle now sitting with a 20,000 chip stack. Biggest stack we've seen all night.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's actually better. Not only is it easier to do it as a dealer, it's better that it's one person.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what this is. Like, we get a piece of slime.
5-1 chip lead, but she only needs to double up a couple of times.
We're actually going to see the same hand here. That's just going to go fold and small pickup for.
We both had 9
Look at that, black 9-3, both ways, both suited. Interesting. That is a somewhat playable hand there for Kyle. Just limp in and flip out. You gotta give him that hawk too.
Rolling? Is that what you said?
Kyle jam with the ace, and Ellie's just gonna put it in here, probably largely out of frustration.
I wanted to ride it.
Disgusting.
Gonna need to hit some clubs
Oh!
or the deuce.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, double deuce on the flop. Cal drawing to 2 5s. Nice pickup for Ellie with the
It's
boat
the
there.
boat.
Stack match.
She knew
Doubles
something
up.
we didn't there with the jack deuce, but you know, you love to see it. With a much more manageable chip deficit at this point.
He can have those back. Those were, he went all in.
Only about a 3-2 favorite is Kyle right now. So
This is a
definitely a lot closer than we
Oh
were.
my
Just
gosh.
one more double up, and we are in an opposite boat here. So
I'm so glad I had a girl hamster.
definitely still anyone's game.
Hamster, you have a hamster? I used to. She died. Her name was Pebble after her shit.
I think Ellie right now is recounting memories of her
I was like, I can't
late
think of
hamster
a cute
Pebble.
name. I need something
May she
funny.
rest in peace. What a good little child. We all love you, Pebble. We miss you, and hope you're up there in
I also
hamster
won
heaven.
6-5 today.
Looks like the blinds are gonna go up next hand, but
Ellie dominated Ellie dominated right now. So let's see what this flop brings us. Oh boy, looking like a decently large pot here. I think Ellie's good enough to get away from this against Kyle. Yeah, nice fold from Ellie. Really nice fold. Really nice fold.
Nope.
Alright, we're up. We're up to
Looks like our blinds are 800 and 1600 now. So our players, Kyle, even with the big stack, less than 10 big blinds.
Yeah.
I want to do interview videos, like
We'll do player profiles.
yeah, and then I also want to do one with the employees, like who's some of your
Definitely
favorite
encourage
customers?
everyone to come out to
Or,
Hava
like,
Kava and hop in this live stream with us.
But like,
We'll have a great time,
People
get
around
some
the
shells
bar.
going,
People
some
get
drinks.
upset.
But,
Wait,
definitely a
wait,
very
you're
fun,
small?
yeah, no, yeah,
very fun game.
no, 816.
You're small?
Yeah,
So yes.
8-16.
The cards were confused.
Ellie might just rip it in here with an ace. Kyle, we can't see what he has because he forgot to put his hands on the reader. So let's see.
32.
Kyle, queen nine. I think
All in.
this might just go.
Okay, queen 9.
Yeah. Ellie raise and the snap call with the ace. Ellie is ahead right now, but it is very, very close. Basically a flip.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Ace of diamonds, of course.
Nice.
Ellie is almost eliminated here, and there it is. Kyle taking the victory.
The game.
Very well played by our heads-up opponents here.
That's it. You have 24,000.
Congratulations to Kyle for bringing it home.
Yeah.
Mr. Broward 954. Well done. Nice job to Ellie. Nice job to Kyle. Nice job to Nikki and everyone else who participated. So, thank you all for tuning
that
in
was
to
fun.
our Hava Kava poker live stream. My name is Makani.
And my name is Mitt.
Go shut down the
See you next time.
Yes, indeed.